Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to episode 3 of Horror Hounds. Now, I know what you guys are thinking. Where's my co-host?
I'm not Mike.
Yeah. Well, my co-host is running late, so I got and also I decided to invite him because he'd also seen the movie. My buddy Brian, aka B-Dub's Movie Hub. What's up, Brian?
Not much. Thank you for inviting me. Sorry, Mike is running a little late here, but I am excited to talk about 28 Years Later, The Bone Temple, because it's a wild movie.
Oh, it was so good, dude. Yeah, we both saw this one last Friday, and man, this one was a wild ride.
Yep. I still got my ticket. I was just showing it backstage. There's the ticket.
There we go. And once again, guys, we were sorry for the delay. We were just waiting on my co-host. That's why we were on a 30-minute delay. So for that, I apologize. But we already see we got some people in the chat. GB Fender 202. Brian told me it's his good buddy Greg. So what's up, Greg? Thank you for being here.
What's going on, Greg?
And there you go.
That was me.
That was you. Are you going to discuss horror films at some point, such as Shelby Oaks, Sinners, Get Out, and Shelby Oaks, Get Out, and Sinners? Possibly. Just depends on what the mood is.
Right.
And if your theater ends up getting Iron Lung, are you open to doing a spoiler discussion? Of course. I mean, my theater's getting it. They already got tickets on sale, so I'm seeing it.
I may have to check that out. You guys, like I mentioned off the air, we were talking about that on Monday's live stream, and you guys were mentioning it. I had never heard of it before, so I'm intrigued by Iron Lung.
Like, I'm intrigued. I'm not quite so sure if I'm excited, but I'm intrigued.
Because Jeff was saying something about like the blood use in it, right? It was like it's now like the bloodiest movie, like
I'm not sure if I would really
by gallon or whatever. I forget how I think it's worded it, but
yeah, I think I get what you're trying to say, but like we'll see when the film comes out. It comes out on the 30th. I might just go see it on that Thursday night. We'll see.
All right.
But also, my good buddy Adam, our good buddy Adam, what's up, man?
What's up, fellas?
Can't stay on, but since I haven't seen the film, but wanted to say, hey, you're the best, dude. Thank you so much.
Make sure you check it out, Adam.
Yes, please do. So just starting it off, let's go ahead and go over our quick spoiler-free thoughts on this film. So, Brian, what did you think about this movie? Just in spoiler-free detail.
I thought it was fantastic. It was... I don't even know where to start. Spoiler free. So yeah, I won't give anything away, but I think just overall, like the story was really good. I liked it better than the previous 28 Years movie. Ralph Fiennes was it has to be one of his greatest performances in his career. I mean, he's got such a long career, but he was so good in this movie. And Jack O'Connell. Crazy.
Yep.
Jack O'Connell was so good. I mean, I don't know if I've seen anybody as dark and sinister in a movie in a while since with him. Like,
he is demented as fuck, dude.
Yeah, he's that's a good way to put it.
Yeah, demented as fuck.
Yeah. The one thing I will say, like, I wish Alfie Williams was in it a little bit more. I feel like they almost took the spotlight off him a little bit, but. He's in it, but like he was such a main focus in 28 Years Later. I feel like he almost took a little bit of a backseat to Ralph Fiennes and Jack O'Connell in this one. But we'll discuss that a little bit more later, I guess. But
yeah. I kind of like that they were kind of shining the spotlight on more of the stories that people were more interested in from the last film.
Yeah,
and putting a spotlight to that, like with Ray Fiennes' story of Dr. Kelson and like his Bone Temple. And also the basically like his communication with someone, which I won't get into quite yet because it's spoilers. And Jack O'Connell's storyline of the Jimmy cult, like because it's now a cult, as we learn in the film. Yeah, he's great in this film. Ray Fiennes is great. Alfie Williams is really great in this film. The performances like of the other Jimmys in this cult are also really good. Yeah, also demented as fuck, but
the one I know they're each names. I forget which one. It was one of the female characters. She was really good.
Yeah, but
I can't think of the character which Jimmy she was, but she was fantastic.
Yeah. All the performances were great, and it was interesting that they went from shooting it on an iPhone to just now regular cameras in this one because they changed directors.
Yeah, so I actually didn't even realize that. You're right. The whole thing behind 28 years was like that it was the iPhone. Because it was it Boyle? Was Danny Boyle directed the last one, or was it?
It was Danny Boyle that directed the last one. This one was Nia DaCosta who brought us Candyman almost 5 years ago now. Jesus Christ!
Wow,
I'm getting
that was
old.
5 years ago.
I'm getting old, dude.
Yeah, well, I am old.
But
I think Danny Boyle is coming back for the third 28 years installment. I think,
which we are going to talk about, like what we want to see for predictions later on. But
yeah, for sure.
But with this one, this one was fantastic. I like this one a little bit more than 28 years later because the funny thing about that, it took me at least 3 watches to really appreciate it. Like enough for what it was.
28 years?
Yeah, because
the first 20 years? Okay.
Yeah, because when I saw it in theaters, I was like, what? Like,
well, I think I loved the movie, but then I feel like the ending of 20, I mean, I don't know if we could really spoil the ending of 20 years. Like,
yeah, later, we can talk about that, but just not the ending of this one yet.
Yeah, but like, with the whole like parkour thing at the end of the first 28 years, I think a lot of people are like, what the fuck is this?
Making it like a Transformers or Power Rangers type cartoon.
Yeah, it was just a really weird tonal shift at the end of that one. So I think
because you were on
it didn't leave a sour taste. It was just, you weren't expecting it, and it just was bizarre.
Well, it did kind of leave a sour taste in my mouth because we were just on this like big dark tone, like when we get to this bone temple.
Yeah.
And then once Spike, Alfie Williams' character, leaves that's when we get the introduction of Jack O'Connell's Jimmy Crystal and also his cult.
Yep.
And it's like, this turned into a live action cartoon. I don't know what the fuck happened here. But either way, but like I said, I was just so puzzled by that. So after the last couple watches I've had of 28 years later, I've grown to love that movie.
Yeah,
so.
I need to rewatch it. I didn't rewatch it before this past weekend when I saw Bone Temple, but I'm gonna have to watch it again at some point this year, just because I remember really enjoying it, and I thought even Ralph Fiennes in that one, obviously a little bit smaller of a role in the first one, but oh my god, I'm blanking on his name. Aaron Taylor Johnson was really good. Jodie Comer was fantastic in it, and Alfie Williams really like stole the show in the first one.
I mean, if you guys watch the Popular Movie Awards show that we did on Mega Mike's channel, I did mention Alfie Williams for Best Supporting Actor because he stole the entire film, and plus 28 years later made a good amount of money at the box office. So
yeah. Thank you for subbing to my channel, Hunter. I appreciate it.
Yeah, there you go, Hunter. Good man. Good man.
Appreciate that.
But yeah, for this movie, like I said, I thought it was better than the last one. I
agree.
Not the best in the franchise, but I will say it's the best since the first one.
I agree. I know we're gonna do some rankings later on, but
yes, that's right. We're gonna rank the franchise, but yeah. Let's go ahead and also read a couple more comments. Gonna try and check out Return to Silent Hill tomorrow. Well, I hope you enjoy it, man.
Yeah, we were talking about that off channel too. I got to rewatch the first one, and hopefully check out Silent Hill or Return to Silent Hill too.
Not Silent Hill Revelation. Return to Silent Hill.
You guys were talking about that the other night too. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Oh yeah, but we'll see. Like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to see Return to Silent Hill because my theater's not playing it, but we'll see. We'll see if I get a chance to see it. Hunter says, right now, 28 years later, The Bone Temple is my favorite movie of the year. Granted, that will more than likely change when The Odyssey is released. You're probably right, but it's only January.
I've only seen 3 movies that came out this year. So
I think I've seen 5 movies because I've seen this one, Primate, The Rip, People We Meet on Vacation.
Those are the 3 I watched.
Okay. People We Meet on Vacation and Sleepwalker. Those are the movies I've seen.
Off topic, what'd you think of The Rip?
That was good. That was a solid movie.
I couldn't believe how good that was for a Netflix movie.
And also for a movie in January. I was like, dude, we're off to a good start.
Like with Damon, not even Damon and Affleck, but you got Steven Yeun and
you got Supergirl from The Flash in there.
Yeah, Sasha Cal or Callie.
A lot of great casting.
Tiana Taylor, who
just won
Taylor. Golden Globe. Yeah. So
yeah, and also,
I really enjoyed it.
And also Joe Carnahan directing. I mean, he's a good director.
I didn't know that until after I watched it. when I went to log in on Letterboxd, I was like, "Oh shit, Joe Carnahan directed this."
But yeah, off topic though. But yeah, the rip was solid. I enjoyed that.
I enjoyed it too. There
you go. Jack O'Connell is so amazing in this movie. Hell, he's more of a twisted fuck in this than in Sinners. You ain't wrong.
Yeah,
you ain't wrong.
He was good in Sinners. Excuse me. He was good in Sinners, but he was great in this one.
Yeah. Which we'll talk about more of that here because it's time to talk spoilers. So if you guys have not seen The Bone Temple, either mute the stream or put it on watch later because and go see the film. Like, please go see this movie because it's fantastic.
Yep. Tonight. Go now.
Go now. And then just watch the stream on the fly. Just kidding. No, don't do that. Don't do that. But yeah, because warning, spoilers. Like we're going to be talking some major spoilers.
Talking all the dong.
Yep. If you know, you know. Okay. Let's continue.
Yes.
Okay, so this picks up exactly where the last one left off with 28 years later, and we go into this we go to this scene like with the cult and also with Spike. And Jimmy Crystal wants Spike to prove that he can actually be a part of his team. So that basically involves, like, this is the weirdest thing about that. The thing that Jimmy Crystal has him do to get into the team is kill one of the other Jimmys. And I'm like, what?
Yeah,
like,
it was kind of a weird, like, it's like a one in, one out, like, scenario.
Yeah, so it happens. Spike ends up getting in, but then I'm just like, what happened? Because every one of the other Jimmys in the cult is just laughing their asses off like it's some kind of game, and I'm like, you sick, twisted fucks.
So there was the one kid, like the one Jimmy that was like kind of upset, like because that was like his friend, right? And like he was trying to stand up for him, and like Jimmy Crystal was like, no, this is how it is. Like,
I'm like, dude, you are wow.
Must have hit an artery.
Yep. And then we get to Dr. Kelson's storyline where he's still at his bone temple. And then basically the zombies are still after him. Like, but then he finds a way to find a cure and also be able to communicate with their lead zombie, Samson.
Yep.
And it was an interesting direction. I didn't expect the film to go in, like having to have one of our main characters communicate with one of the zombies.
Yeah, I think it was it was definitely an interesting way to go, but I thought it worked out really well. I feel like even just like Dr. Kelson's like almost emotion when he's like talking to Samson, and like when he was going to give him the last like concoction, right, which I would assume was going to kill him, and all of a sudden he says moon, right, like.
Yeah, so basically he gave him a cure, and I'm like, wow, okay.
Yeah, so like he like kind of figured out a way to like mellow him out a bit.
Yeah, and there was even a way that Dr. Kelson said something about like how he was able to like try to blend in with the zombies and also like prevent the infection. I forget what it was, but like,
well, I know he covers his skin with the iodine.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so because that kind of plays into the cult aspect a little later with them thinking he's the devil. So
right. So then there's one point in the film where we go to this this barn with the Jimmys, and also backtrack a little bit. So we get to this dinner scene with the Jimmys and also these other people. They talk for a bit, and chaos starts to ensue, and basically the Jimmys kidnap these people and take them to this barn. But a couple of them escape, and one of them is just like watching from like the top of the barn. And she's just watching in horror, and I'm like, I can't blame you, because I'd be horrified looking at this.
Well, they're like, they're like, what do you say? They're like giving him like charity, but charity's like ripping their skin off.
I'm like, dude, and I want to be clear, just so that way people don't think that this is like realistic. This is just in the movie.
Yeah.
So I just want to be clear about that. This is just the movie.
Yeah. But yeah, so the one character is kind of watching up top because I guess she's obviously scared for her life, but she then so they, with that scene, they were going to give one of the guys an opportunity to join the Jimmies, right? And he was like, pick somebody to fight, and he picks who he thinks the weakest, which was one of the female characters. And he ends up basically getting his ass kicked.
Yep.
And then the woman at the top of the barn that's watching drops a hook on her head.
And then it just ends the fight because then Jimmy Crystal looks up and he's like, "What the fuck are you doing here?" And then a fight breaks out, and then Jimmy wants Spike to basically go after her and bring her back, and Spike has a heart because he's like, "I don't want to do this. Like, I don't want to kill her." And then he basically says, take me with you.
Yeah. I thought she was gonna at first.
And then she just punches him, and I'm like, oh, okay.
Nuts.
And I'm like, I was like, dude, like, what the fuck? He was wanting to go with you.
Yeah. I guess she didn't. She wasn't reading the room when he was quivering in the
corner. Think it's because she saw the like. I think it's because she thinks she saw like right through him because of the fact that he was part of this cult.
Yeah.
And was like, I'm not taking you with me. Like,
yeah.
So I get that, but like, dude, like he was telling you that I'm not like them. Let me go with you. So then he goes back and is like, where is she? He's like, oh, I already took care of business. I'm like, and he's like, no, you didn't.
Yeah, no, he didn't believe him whatsoever.
And it made sense why, because he didn't actually get the job done.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah.
All right. So getting back to it, that's when the Jimmy cult starts going down to this bone temple, like starts their journey walking. And then Spike tries to escape.
Mm-hmm.
But then one of the other Jimmies finds him, and another fight breaks out, and he ends up killing another one of the Jimmies.
So I think so one of the other Jimmies steps in. So there was the other female Jimmy.
Yeah.
It's so funny just saying the other Jimmy, like
the other Jimmy, like
she steps in and actually saves him, kills the other
Jimmy. Another one,
another Jimmy, and then she stands up for her, saying that the other Jimmy was the one that was trying to escape.
Right. So and there you go. And then for some reason, Jimmy Crystal believes it, like because usually you would think that he wouldn't believe it, especially with what happened at the barn.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, okay, at least you'll get away with this one this time.
Right.
But like, dude, why? So then, like you said, he believes that Ray Fiennes' character is the devil. So because of this big bone temple. And that's another thing I forgot to mention about this film. They talk about the theme of religion in this movie, and I think they do it really creatively.
For sure. Yeah.
Yeah. And I really like how they depict that. It doesn't do it in a way where it's too offensive. Like they just do it in a way where it's like not trying to be, but also trying to be a little bit more challenging than you think it's going to be.
It's a little subtle, but it's there. Yeah.
Yeah.
And like, I mean, like he in the end, he's like trying to figure out if Dr. Kelson's his father. Right. And like,
yeah, like that's what he's that's why he goes up to him and asks like, are you actually like my dad? And he's like, no, I'm not.
Yeah. That was a good scene. That was like just the scene with the two of them talking. I thought was a really good scene.
Yeah. So then later, I know we're already like getting into like one of the biggest parts of the movie already, which is literally in the background of the video.
Yep.
So here we are. So we get to the scene where they get back to the Bone Temple and they start playing fucking Iron Maiden.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh my God. Like, my jaw just dropped.
Backtrack for a second. So like why they're doing this is because like he almost like makes a deal with Jimmy. Like Jimmy makes a deal with him. He's like, if you don't do this, I'm gonna kill you. So like he wants Dr. Kelson to pretend to be the devil and pretend to be his father and basically trick the other Jimmies into to believing that he is his father. So then we get into the Iron Maiden scene.
Get into the Iron Maiden scene, like where Ray Fiennes is literally just putting on a metal concert, and I'm like,
I gotta say that's gonna be the best scene in any movie this year.
Oh, yes.
I know we're only in January. I'm not even a big Iron Maiden fan. Like I'm not a huge like metalhead, but at all. But the scene is so fucking good.
It like just the way it's filmed, and also Ray Fiennes' like physical performance, like during that, I'm like, this just feels like you're in a metal concert. Like you're just wanting to rock the fuck out. Like
I literally whispered to my buddy afterwards. I was like, that was awesome. Like after that scene ended.
Me and my friend were sitting in the back row of the theater. There was only like a couple other people there. There wasn't too many people. It wasn't packed.
Mm-hmm.
We started rocking out to that shit.
That's
I was
so
like,
funny.
Oh my God, this is awesome.
Yeah.
But also, oh God.
I just don't think there's going to be anything that'll top that scene in any movie. I know the Odyssey is going to be a big movie.
I mean, there's plenty of other good movies coming out this year, like we talked about the other night on Mike's stream.
Mm-hmm.
But it's gonna be hard to beat, dude.
It's gonna be hard to beat that scene.
This is another thing I forgot to mention earlier. The soundtrack is fucking awesome.
Yeah,
they play like Duran Duran's "Girls on Film" in one scene.
Yeah, and he's just like bust out records. It's great.
Yeah, like we get to the let's backtrack again. So we get to the scene when he's in his bunker and he has like this whole record collection, and I'm like, oh my God, dude, I'm so jealous. Like,
right, and like when he picks out Iron Maiden, like we didn't know what was going to happen at that point, but he just picks out the thing and he's like getting everything set up. He's like taking the record player outside and everything. He's getting everything set up and like just I don't know the whole. I don't know. I can't wait to watch this movie again. Just for that scene. It's so
I
good.
already want to go back and see it again, dude.
Yeah,
like I really do.
It's so good.
Yeah. So yeah, like I said, the soundtrack is freaking awesome. And then after that's over, he tries to do the thing where he's trying to prove to the other Jimmies that he is the devil.
Yep.
And he's also Jimmy Crystal's father. And he tries to give Jimmy a couple of commands.
Yep.
And that's when Kelson realizes that Spike is part of this cult now.
Right. So at that point, he was like Spike was wearing a mask because they put like the
oh yeah, that's right. I forgot to mention
his face, but he recognized him kind of through the mask.
That was another thing I forgot to mention was earlier when I think it was during the barn scene, like when they had him put on masks or something.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think that kind of led it up to later on because they all put the masks on when they got to the Bone Temple. And I guess he recognized him kind of through the mask. And
I was like,
yeah, I
was kind of surprised that he actually recognized him. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah. I mean, his face was fully covered.
Right. But honestly, a couple of those masks, this is going to be a weird comparison.
I think they were sneakers. Right, where it was almost
they
like
had to have been.
Yeah, it was like a sneaker that was like folded out, and then they put that over.
Yeah, but I was gonna say like that gave me flashbacks to another movie, which is gonna be kind of a weird comparison. It kind of reminded me a little bit of Brightburn.
I was just saying that the mask in Brightburn, yeah,
the mask in Brightburn. Like I felt like they just took one of those masks from Brightburn and they were just like, let's just put it in here.
It was very similar.
Yeah. So once Kelson realizes that Spike is now in this group, he gives Jimmy one command to let him out of it, and he refuses.
Yep.
And Jimmy ends up stabbing Kelson, and I'm like, oh no! Like,
I couldn't believe that. That was a bit of a surprise there.
And then,
yeah.
Oh wait, I need to backtrack a second.
Yeah.
So I remember, like when they were just spying on Kelson, like one of the Jimmies finds Kelson dancing with one of the zombies, and like I was like, what the fuck is going on?
He was dancing with Samson.
He was dancing with Samson, and I'm like, what is going on?
Yeah.
But I mean, it's the franchise. So honestly, I can't be too weirded out from that.
Oh, yeah.
But at the same time, I was like, what is going on?
It was a bit of a weird scene, but I think it was because he was kind of taking the same like opiate that he was giving Samson. He was taking it, so he was just very like he was just basically high, like, so, at the same time. Yeah.
But yeah, I do. Like I said, I did like how they were trying to have Kelson like communicate with one of them, so that way he can understand like what's going on and maybe like try to find a cure.
Yep.
And we have to keep backtracking because we get to some of the best scenes of the movie, but then we have to backtrack for a second. So one scene when Samson is walking around, he goes to that train like when he found Spike and his mom at one point, and even that one like army dude that he ends up taking out.
First one,
yep. And he gets a flashback to when he was a kid about this train that he was on, and then there's like a point there where like the people are like staring at him, and then it cuts back and he's like, I want to like. No, thank you. And then it's another batch of zombies, and it's like,
yeah, that was a pretty interesting scene. And he's like, I don't have a ticket.
I don't have a ticket. And then it's a bunch of zombies, and then he just starts wiping the floor with the zombies.
Yep.
So, but yeah, I needed to talk about that for a second because that was a
good scene. And like they kind of left it a little bit open ended for a bit because like you didn't know what happened because he was just getting like swarmed. But then you see him come out of the train a little bit later. So.
Yeah. So again, it was interesting with that direction. Like, I think the thing I like most about this one is that this one's a more focused story, and it's not just trying to be 3 different movies in one. Because because this is one of my only issues, like for my recent watch of 28 Years Later. It feels like every single act it's a completely different movie.
There was basically 3 different kind of stories within the 28 Years Later, right? Like, it starts with him and his dad, like in their journey, and then it's like switches to him and his mom and like their journey. So
and then it switches over to the Bone Temple story with Dr. Kelson with ending the Power Rangers cartoon kind of thing.
Yeah.
And that's another thing. Like they have the Teletubbies at the beginning of 28 Years Later, which ties into the Bone Temple.
Right.
That was and they had this like whole and they had this like whole. Yeah, I forgot to. Again, there's so many things to backtrack on as we're talking about this. Like they have So yeah, like I said, it's basically like the opening scene is of the first film is Jimmy and his cult like watching the Teletubbies.
Yeah, as kids. Yep.
As kids, and then. That's when it kind of like flashes forward later on. And like during that dinner scene, like when they're talking about the Teletubbies, I'm like, I get it now. Like I get what they're doing. Cause like at first I was so confused of like why, like that's the scene you open up with is like the kids watching the Teletubbies.
Yeah. Well, at least they kind of brought it back to in this one, and then they had the one Jimmy dancing the Tinky Winky whatever it was.
That was so weird.
It was weird, but it worked.
Yeah, dude. Oh my god. Like these movies are weird. Like I'm just gonna tell you that for any of you guys that don't like weird movies, just gonna say it. These movies are fucking weird. But anyways. So after Kelson gets stabbed, that's when Samson comes back in. And how do I say this? Jimmy gets
I was gonna say, so before Samson comes back, the other Jimmy kind of like attacks him, and they end up hanging him on the cross, like the upside down cross.
They hang him on the upside down cross.
Yeah. And then that's when
Samson like they show it off screen to like what's going on. Like you just hear the sound effects and him screaming.
Right,
and I'm like, huh?
Yeah, because then Spike and the other Jimmy they leave together, and that's when Samson comes back in. Yeah,
that's when Samson comes back in. But like I said, it happens off screen, so I'm like, and then they reveal that he's hanging upside down on a cross, and I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah,
and I'm like, well,
they crucified him.
That was the word I was looking for.
Yeah.
But so yeah, and then then Samson says to Dr. Kelson, "Thank you," for helping me.
Yeah.
And the thing I liked about this scene also, like when Jimmy's hanging upside down, he sees Samson coming and he sees the horns and that's when he's like hallucinating that Samson's the devil.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what is this now, Hellboy?
It did look very Hellboy-like.
It kind of looked like Hellboy. Like, so after that storyline is done. So then, Hunter brought this up. Cillian Murphy comes back.
Yep. The very end.
So he's helping his daughter. Like, I think it's his daughter.
I think it's his daughter because she calls him dad at one point. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think he's helping his daughter with schoolwork, and then they see that Spike and the other Jimmy are coming down because of the fact that there is a literal zombie horde. And then 3, 2, 1, the movie ends. And we get the amazing 28 Days Later theme playing in the end credits. Just incredible.
Yeah, I think bringing him back, because I know a lot of people were like, when they showed the trailer for 28 Years Later, there was that one zombie that like pops up in the trailer and it kind of looks like Cillian Murphy, and everyone thought that was like the big spoiler that Cillian Murphy was just coming back as a zombie. So I'm glad.
I'm glad that wasn't.
yeah, I'm glad they're bringing Jim back for the next, I guess maybe the final movie, bringing him back and see where his storyline kind of, I don't know how, like maybe they'll delve into like where he's been since 28 Days Later, and kind of his journey to where he is now. And it'll be interesting to see what they do with it.
Yeah, exactly. And plus also with but like you said, how they're going to bring him back, and plus Danny Boyle is going to be directing this third film. It is confirmed.
Yep.
So it's kind of crazy that they go from like, Danny Boyle, Nia DaCosta, Danny Boyle. Like,
yeah.
But again, I'm not like against that or anything. It's just,
it's interesting that he just didn't do all three, or even Alex Garland, right? Because he helped write them. So
yeah, he helped write. He helped write the original 28 Days Later, and he's also helping with, I think, the next one also, if I'm not mistaken. But
I'm just surprised that maybe he, like, I feel like they almost could have taken turns like directing, right? Like Danny Boyle, Nia DaCosta, Alex Garland, something like that. But
it is what it is. I mean, as long as Alex Garland is still staying in the script department, that's honestly all I care about. Because
I think he is, yeah,
that's honestly all I care about. Because I mean, like, even if Nia DaCosta was coming back to like direct the next one, I'd still be on board.
Oh, 100%. Yeah,
so,
she did a fantastic job directing this one. So
yeah, they made this movie for $63 million, and so far it's only made $31 million. Hopefully, it makes its money back.
Yeah, I mean, it's only been out for a few days now. I mean, it's got some time.
Yeah. New co-host already. I'm not surprised. I mentioned earlier that my co-host was running late and he still hasn't showed up. So
guest hosting today. So.
I got my guest hosting today. So there you go. They have not started filming the final movie yet due to script being rewritten and Cillian filming a few different movies, including the Peaky Blinders movie. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot that Cillian's in the Peaky Blinders movie. Yeah,
it's interesting because like 28 Years Later and Bone Temple were shot back to back.
Yeah,
so
that's right. They were shot back to back.
A little bit of a gap. Because we were talking about that the other night too. Like it takes place. It picks up right where it left off. So like Alfie Williams' character, like he's like the same age, but like he's like a grown man now.
So yeah, it's like, what are we doing?
Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see how they work around that, because I think he's gotten taller from what people are saying. So,
but we'll see what happens. I mean, I hope they have a good explanation for that, because it's going to be really weird.
Yeah, and I can't imagine they're not going to recast him just to make him like a younger actor to match the timeline. So it'll be interesting to see.
No, like they're not going to do that. Yeah. Like, I doubt they would do that, because honestly, if they would,
I don't think so. Yeah,
if they did that, that would be a real dick move.
Yeah, I don't think they'll do that. So,
but yeah, we'll see when they start filming the third film, because I mean, I'm sure this film is still going to make its money back. Like,
I think it will.
Like, pretty much in given time, because I mean, the last one made a good amount of money.
Yeah.
Because I really don't think there's really much competition like that's, at least for what's coming up, that's really gonna hold this one back.
Yeah, like, I don't even know what's coming out this weekend.
Like the only things that I know are coming out this weekend are
Silent
Mercy and Return to Silent Hill. Those are not going to make as much money as
Mercy's
the Bone
not going
Temple.
to do shit. That movie looks stupid.
Well, even though they did a whole secret screening for that film, which was in IMAX and 3D, and that made it super obvious that it was going to be Mercy. Yeah. And I'm like, really? Like, but I said this once before and I'll say it again. Why is that film going to be released in IMAX and 3D when you literally have Chris Pratt just sitting in a chair and reviewing security footage for an hour and a half?
It doesn't make any sense.
Like, I saw the trailer. Oh my God, it's supposed to be effective. Bullshit.
Yeah, I saw the trailer for it when I went to see Avatar in 3D, Fire and Ash, and I was like, I at that point I didn't even realize Mercy was coming out in 3D until I saw the 3D trailer for it.
Yeah, it's by that point it's like, well, then why is it even there?
Yeah, it didn't need to be 3D.
No, like,
and it really does look like it should have just been released on like Amazon or something. I know there's
you might as well
behind it. Yeah,
yeah, it's the studio that is literally like bought by Amazon. So. Yeah. Like, if that's the case, you might as well just have Project Hail Mary in 3D then, if that's the case. You put Mercy in 3D, just put Project Hail Mary in 3D.
Yeah, that would make more sense.
Exactly. That literally just proves my point. Yeah. So, like, what are they going to do next? They're just going to put, like, the next, like, most generic streaming movie in 3D? It's like, what are they going to do? Yeah. I know that's kind of off topic, but
yeah.
because then next week we got Send Help and Iron Lung. Yeah. And look who's here.
Morning,
hey, buddy.
Guys.
I told you he was sleeping.
Oh my God.
Oh, dude, I am really sorry, man.
No, it's all good, man. It's all good. I got home at like 4:00 and I was like, holy shit, I'm tired, and I dozed off. So that's my bad.
Oh man,
my bad.
Hey, it's all good, man. Like,
yeah,
when we started, I was like, dude, I'm gonna feel so bad. Like,
no, it's fine. That's fine. No worries.
But we were just literally finishing up our talking about the spoiler details about the movie.
Oh, did we get the number of the beast?
We did. We already did talk about that. But if you want to go ahead and talk about that scene, go right ahead, man.
Give us your thoughts.
Well, I'll just go run through my quick thoughts. Just what I missed. So, the original, or not the original, the 28 years later from last year, I was mixed on, grew on it after a couple of watches. This one, I actually went to go see it twice. So the first time I watched it, loved it. Went to go see it again, loved it even more. And I genuinely, I don't know if there's going to be another movie that beats it for best of the year for me. That's how much I fucking loved it.
I was about to say, it's only January, dude.
Early. I know. Early. I genuinely don't know if another movie will beat it. I loved it that much.
We will see.
It's the best movie I've seen this year so far. So,
yeah, I mean, same. If there's a January movie that can get like a 5-star rating just like right off the bat, you already know it's going to be a good year.
Yeah.
Like,
100%. Yeah. Anyways, though, I really, really loved what they were able to do with the Jimmy cult here. Was very concerned what they were going to do after, the end of 28 years later, obviously. And they were somehow able to take what was like a goofy looking ragtag group of dudes to being like one of the scariest villains I think I've seen in recent years. Obviously, Jack O'Connell from Sinners, which actually, funny enough, by the time I woke up, that was playing on my TV and was getting fucking the Rocky Road to Dublin scene. So, that was awesome.
There you go.
Nice little surprise. Nah. But yeah, so they're great. This one focuses a lot more on Dr. Kelson and Samson, obviously. Love what they had going. And then, of course, like the standout scene. Well, the two standout scenes were Kelson and Sir Lord Jimmy Crystal talking to each other, and then the Number of the Beast scene. Fucking amazing shit. Like I went to Walmart right afterwards because I remember seeing a Number of the Beast CD and I just copped that instantly. So good, so good. yeah,
man.
I'm interested, especially. Yeah, did we get to like the very ending?
We did talk about Cillian Murphy. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So I'm definitely interested what happens. I actually, I have a couple theories about what could happen in the end.
Which actually, like now that you say that, let's just go ahead and get right into predictions for the next one. Like, just talk about what we think will happen, and also like what we do want to see going forward.
Sure. Yeah.
Right.
So Mike, if you want to go ahead and start with your theory, go right ahead.
Okay, so I was actually talking to one of my friends about what could happen, and we were talking about how this could be like I don't want to call it like a Return of the King style story, but like we were talking about how it could be like kind of that kind of idea where Spike and what was it, Kelly?
Kelly,
right?
Kelly,
they're working together. They get to work with Cillian Murphy, and that's when Spike's dad finally comes back, and they find each other. They end up going to the village, and I think maybe Jimmy ends up coming back as as a zombie, but like not entirely turned, because it's talking about how it like warps the human mind instead of like actually like making them just sick. And I think maybe it's like some sort of like manifestation of evil where he's calling himself like the son of Satan and shit like that. So maybe he is the son of Satan or something, and he's leading like a Jimmy cult of zombies, and then you end up getting like a duke out between Samson and the Jimmys. Like that would be fucking awesome. I would love that,
dude. Absolutely.
Go balls out nuts. Like that would
be interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, if you know the type of movies that Danny Boyle makes, he would go balls to the walls with that shit.
Yeah, Jason Statham's going to show up. It's going to be fantastic.
100%. Yeah.
I'm Jason Statham. I'm going to fight zombies now.
Yeah. One of the things to Mike's point about Spike's dad, like Aaron Taylor Johnson, like I was almost surprised. I thought he was going to be in this one.
I did too.
And so I was surprised that he wasn't. So I'm assuming they will kind of circle back to his character. Because at the end of 28 years later, like they show him trying to leave. Obviously, he can't because the water like is too high, so he can't leave the island. But so it'd be interesting to see if he's really out there searching for Spike, and then comes across them with Jim and Kelly. Glad Mike remembered her name because I couldn't think of her name. in the movie.
I remember. Yeah, we were going.
We just kept saying the
other Jimmy.
The other Jimmy. No, the other Jimmy.
No, this one.
So yeah,
not Jemima, but the other one. Yeah,
there was
not Jimmy Crystal, right. A different
Jemima. Yeah, Jemima. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see where the third 28 years movie goes, and I can't fucking wait.
Yeah, I do hope they bring back Aaron Taylor Johnson for the next one, because, like you said, Brian, like the water was too high on the island, so he obviously couldn't go find his son.
Right.
And like you guys said, it was weird that he didn't show up in this movie, but I kind of understood why after watching it.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
I was like, I mean, it kind of made sense. Like it was, not to take the focus off of the dad, like Aaron Taylor Johnson's character, was just to focus more on the Kelson storyline with Samson and the Jimmys. Like,
yeah. So, and I like that they pivoted the focus over to that to make it a bit more focused.
Right.
Like I said before, because
it's not as scattershot.
Yeah, we were talking about that earlier, that it feels like a completely different movie with each act of 28 years later.
Right. Mm-hmm. And in 28 years later, you get a glimpse at like the non like island life, like the non secluded island life, right? Because you have like the soldier has like a cell phone, so like there is civilization out there. They're just quarantined off. So I wonder if they'll do anything with that in the next one, where they were able to kind of like get off of this island and kind of rejoin civilization.
Yeah.
That's one of the big ideas I really liked in 28 Weeks Later, was they were like kind of talking about like what's going on in the outside world. And they really didn't follow up a whole lot outside of the soldier thing. And I'm definitely with you. I kind of hope that they might have something incorporated in with like the outside world. I think that would be pretty neat.
Yeah, it'll be interesting.
Yeah.
Like, even if it's like the very end of the movie, like where they somehow get off this island.
Yeah. No, the thing that is kind of frustrating, with that is it really feels like 28 Weeks Later is kind of just like a dangling thread. Like there's nothing really attaching to it other than what the zombies do. So
yeah.
True.
But
bring back Jeremy Renner.
that would be that'd be interesting if they brought him back in the third one, just like as another surprise cameo. Like either another surprise cameo or just actually throwing him in as like another one of the main characters.
Wouldn't be a legacy trilogy without him.
Yep. It wouldn't be.
Yeah. I don't think he'll come back though.
No problem.
But we talked about our praises for this film. I honestly don't think there's one single issue I have with this movie. Like
no, I don't.
Not one issue.
No. Did you all give it 5 stars on Letterboxd?
Yep.
Yeah.
5 out of 5. Like honestly, it's perfect.
Yeah, I left the theater very happy.
I'm right there with you, dude. Like I was so glad I didn't leave conflicted this time. I actually left like, yes, give me more, please. Give me part 3 now.
The one thing I was like, a little upset with is like the lack of people who were excited about Jim being back and freaking out over the theme song. It's like, man,
dude, I was the only person in the theater that freaked out about it. I was like, holy shit, Cillian Murphy.
I mean, it's not like our theater was packed or anything. Still, I didn't hear
it wasn't for me either, but like even my friend that I saw it with, he didn't even say anything, but I was like, dude, it's Cillian Murphy from the original 28 Days Later.
Has he seen the original or not?
No, we only saw 28 years later. But
okay, yeah.
But yeah, dude, like I freaked out, and then when they played the 28 Days Later theme during the credits, I was just like, yes.
Dude,
yeah, I don't think I was too surprised that they brought Jim back, because I don't know if we mentioned it earlier, but like I feel like it had been kind of in the news that he would be back at some point.
No, it definitely it was announced that he was coming back. It's just like the way that they brought him back was like,
like that was hype.
Do it.
Yeah,
that's how you do it.
Like the one movie that I can go back and say like when they brought a character in that like was like a knee slap, like oh shit moment, was when Bruce Willis's character from Unbreakable is shown at the end of Split.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right. Because like nobody knew that was going to be a sequel to Unbreakable, and like I didn't have that moment with this one because I kind of knew he was coming back, but
right.
Yeah.
But
wasn't a well kept secret.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah, because like you said, they announced that he was going to come back for part 3. So I mean, I guess you're right in a sense where it's like it's not too much of a surprise.
Yeah,
I think it's just how he came on screen, like at the end of the film, that made it more of a surprise.
Yeah, because like to be honest with you, you didn't know when he was going to show up, like
right.
And I kind of almost forgot that he was going to be in it, and then when he showed up on screen, I was like, oh yeah, they're bringing back Jim.
Yep. So yeah, so everybody in the chat that's watching, what are your predictions for the next film in this franchise? Please let us know in the chat, or some theories, anything like that. So now let's get to our ranking of the franchise and talk about why we placed them the way we did. So Mike, you want to start first?
Yeah, I think probably the general consensus. I think the weakest one is 28 Weeks Later.
That is my weakest.
Yeah.
It's not bad by any means. It's just the one that I've watched the least. I don't think the characters are as interesting outside of Robert Carlyle's character.
Such a dick.
Yeah. Yeah,
but like he starts out as the protagonist, though. It was kind of strange the turn they took, like making him one of the zombies.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but he was almost not the protagonist because he left his wife.
That's right. Yeah, he left his family.
He runs away.
Like he literally just abandons them to save himself, and I'm like, dude, what are you doing? Save your family.
Yeah, he just left them.
Yeah, like outside of a really good opening scene, like it doesn't really have like a whole lot.
Yeah. And plus, I don't really think the story is as compelling as the original film.
Yeah, I agree.
I will say a really underrated sequence is the bit where the infected are like breaking out and out of the quarantine zone, and Jeremy Renner's trying to shoot all of them down. I think it's a really good sequence, but
yeah. Well, I think they tried to get a little too sciencey with it, like with like the whole like the was it the daughter or the son had like the cure or something like in his blood.
Yeah.
It got a little like too sciencey.
Yeah, a little too sci-fi for its own good.
I want to see some blood and guts, just
which we do get in the film, but it's like it was just a weird decision, to go for a sci-fi route when the first film was like so grounded and like grimy.
Yeah,
like then they just go for like a kind of sci-fi take, and I'm like, that's not what 28 Days Later was. They kind of forgot.
Right. Yeah.
Even though I love 28 Weeks Later, I mean, I pretty much love every single one of these films. It's a very consistent franchise.
Yeah.
I just think that some of the choices they decided to do with like characters and tone was a bit all over the place.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
but we do get Imogen Poots in it though.
That is true.
You ain't wrong. You ain't wrong.
Names in actress history.
Actress history.
Yeah, Imogen Poots. I might be pronouncing that wrong, but
hey, is what it is.
Yeah.
But you ain't wrong. So. All right, yeah. So, like in last place is 28 Weeks Later. It's a great film, but just doesn't quite match up with the quality of the others. Yeah. So, this is gonna be kind of crazy if we all have the same number 3. It's because my number 3 is 28 Years Later.
Mine too.
Yep.
Oh my god. Are we just gonna have the same ranking?
We're gonna have the same ranking. I can tell you.
Yeah.
So let me guess. Number 2 is Bone Temple.
For me, it's Bone Temple. Yep.
And then number 1 is 28 Days Later.
Yeah, the original. Which
wow,
I know, like the way it was shot in 1080p. I don't know if we'll ever get like a real 4K for it because I don't think it'll look.
I think it'll honestly just. I think I watched it on 4K on streaming. 28 Days Later. It still does. It still kind of has that vibe, but like I just don't think
it's very gritty. It's
a very before, grimy look.
Yeah,
but. I just don't think it'll work like for a 4K transfer. Like it'll just look weird. Like it'll just be like it. How do I say this? It kind of would look like you were watching like a home video, but just like remastered to 4K.
Right. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see if they do it. I thought there was talk about it coming out in 4K.
Yeah, I want to say that they even had like a foreign release or something like that.
Maybe.
But I honestly,
there was like I think there was like a foreign steelbook. If I'm not mistaken, that was released.
Well, yeah,
in 4K.
I think it got delayed though. It hasn't come out yet.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything about it, but
because I mean, I would love to get a 4K steal of that and 28 weeks.
Yeah. I mean, because now the films are like back in print, like on streaming and stuff like that. Why not put them back in print on physical media and not make them as expensive as they are?
I think they will. Yeah, I think they will. Because I mean, you already have pre-orders for Bone Temple out, right? Like,
yeah, and I caught that steelbook like right away.
I just ordered it today.
Like I had to cop that like right away because I was like, I see that steelbook, boop.
Yeah,
I would love to order it. It's just a little bit too expensive, but
you know that price is going to go down though.
Yeah. I sure hope so.
I mean,
when Sisu price going down, so.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. The Sisu steelbook. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I might just get the Blu-ray since I have the Blu-ray for the first one, but we'll see.
I had the 4K the first Sisu,
yeah. By the way, what's up, Tiana? Says I love Bone Temple. Yes, it was fantastic. I hate its bombing at the box office. It's so good. I think it'll make its money back. Like
I think it'll make its money back. Yeah, I keep seeing like reviews on like Facebook posts and like people are saying like why it's tanking. I'm like, go see the movie. Don't listen to freaking
like don't review bomb it. Like don't be like don't be a fucking hater.
Not even a good
Just
movie. It's
see
a great
the movie.
Yeah.
Like it's
but don't listen to critics. Like critics are stupid.
Sometimes, yeah.
Like
I mean, I guess we're kind of critics, but
we're kind of critics in a way, but we're not like
we're really good.
We're not like one of those people that would just like drop a review because we walked out of a fucking movie.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Which I'm not gonna say who on the stream, but if you guys know what I'm talking about, you know.
Did somebody walk out of that movie?
Not out of this one, but okay. Primate. I'll just say Primate.
Right somebody walked out of Primate.
Damn you, Grace Randolph.
I wasn't gonna say it, but damn it.
I don't know who that is. So
see, that's the thing I would say is literally what Tiana just said. Don't listen to the critics. Just go in blind and have fun, or just go see the movie in general. Like, like what's name a film where it's like, even if you didn't care for it, but you know a lot of people loved it, just be like, go watch it for yourself.
Yeah.
Like name one film that's a prime example where it's like you don't care for it, but it's like just go in with an open mind. Don't listen to me. Go in with an open mind.
That's tough.
Because initially before the rewatch, I would have said Eddington, like go in with an open mind. But now that I gave it a rewatch, I understand it more. But I think my clear answer, I'm gonna say Die My Love, like because I know people will probably love that movie for like the chances it goes for. Like it takes some pretty artistic risks, but just the movie is not for me. Like it is just way too much. Like
we both, in fact, have never been pregnant before, so.
Well, and plus the subject, not even just the subject matter, just the way they go about Jennifer Lawrence's character going through this depression, also the stresses of motherhood, was just way too much for me.
Yeah,
because they just go about it in the weirdest way possible to a point where I just couldn't enjoy it. But if you guys like that kind of stuff,
one like dog movie that.
What was it? It was a Night Bitch, wasn't it, with Amy Adams?
Yeah, I need to see that.
That one was bad. I didn't like that.
Really? I heard it was good.
I didn't like
it's
that.
On my Hulu. It's on my Hulu watch list. I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah,
but I would have. If you want like a good one, like where it kind of talks about the stresses of motherhood, but does it in a better way, watch the movie If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You.
I do want to see
Rose
that.
Byrne.
Yeah,
that was a lot more straightforward and actually one I can tolerate.
Yeah, she's gonna win the Oscar, I bet. She's getting
probably
getting a lot of praise for that one. So I gotta check it out.
That wasn't my first choice for Best Actress, but I mean, good for her.
Yeah,
good for her.
Tiana, I was just
hated Shaun the Sheep, but people like it. I love Shaun the Sheep, but I totally get it.
Like, what the hell is Shaun the Sheep? I don't know this.
It's a claymation show that is basically from the same company that made Wallace and Gromit, Aardman.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I think the character was kind of introduced in one of the Wallace and Gromit shorts. It was a close shave.
All right. Yeah. I'll have to look at that.
Yeah. So, but yeah, one I could think of that I didn't like, but if people want to watch it, going with an open mind is Die My Love for sure.
Yeah. Like you said, Eddington as well. So
I did want to see Eddington, but I've heard not great things about it. So
I would say we'll probably talk about it off stream, but like now that I knew what to expect going in, I think that was why I was able to enjoy it more.
Okay.
Yeah. No.
So but we'll talk about it more off stream. But yeah, that is about it. That is our spoiler talk on 28 Years Later, The Bone Temple. What did you guys in the chat think about this film? Let us know in the comments below. And I'm not sure what we're going to do for next week because my theater is not playing Return to Silent Hill. So I will not be able to see it. We'll try to think of something on the spot, but we'll see.
One-way ticket to fucking Indiana so we can go see it.
There's a theater that's an hour away from me that's playing Return to Silent Hill, but I'm like, I don't know if I really feel like making a drive out to go see it.
Yeah, like of all movies, that's not the one to.
No, I would not make a drive out to see that. Like, it's not one of those ones. Oh yeah, Mercy does come out this week, but that's not really a horror movie, so we're not really going to talk about it.
Yeah,
that's more of a sci-fi thriller, but But again, I'll go see it and go in with an open mind, but I'm not looking forward to it.
I'm intrigued with it enough to wait for it to come to streaming to watch it.
Because it kind of looks like a straight to streaming movie, not a movie that you would put in IMAX 3D.
It should just be on Amazon.
It literally should just be on Amazon Prime. But I also can say that maybe the week after next week, we will be doing a double spoiler talking about Send Help and Iron Lung, because my theater is playing Iron Lung next week, and I'm very excited.
Nice.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that's about it. As far as other content I got coming up, I got on Saturday, got a watch along for John Carpenter's The Thing. Very excited to do that. And then on Sunday, got a celebration stream coming up because on Sunday it'll be my 5-year anniversary on YouTube. So I'm going to be doing a celebration stream to thank you.
Golf clap.
So yeah, I'm gonna do a celebration stream. So I'm gonna try to invite some more people to join us. Like Brian might be coming. You guys might see Brian.
I'm in.
Mike might come. You might see him come. So we'll see.
I'll try to.
He'll fall asleep first.
there you go.
Yeah, probably.
There you go. Thank you, Tiana. I really appreciate that. So let's see. Greg says double check. The local theaters near me just posted their showtimes for Silent Hill a couple hours ago. Okay.
Yeah, mine actually just posted them today, so I don't.
Yeah, I rechecked show. Oh, good.
I was gonna say I might go see it tomorrow night, and was it Saturday night? Fuck. Yeah, Saturday night's playing Send Help. The early screening I was telling you about. Damn it.
God damn it. Right. Well, I mean, I'm probably going to like a 5 o'clock showing of Mercy. So
yeah.
So maybe we might move it up to Friday. I don't know. Because again, I'm going to the 5:10 showing of Mercy on Friday. Yeah. So if that ends up being the case, we'll probably just watch the thing on Friday then.
We'll talk about it later.
Yeah. There we go. Last second, we got Michael in here saying Bone Temple was better than the last. You ain't wrong, dude.
Yep.
Agreed.
Ain't wrong. It's awesome. But yeah, that should be it. But what about you guys? What do you got coming up for content on your channels? Brian, what do you got?
Tomorrow I am dropping my week 2 video for Huck's 52-week movie challenge. So I'll be talking about the one-word title film that I watched. I'm going to be on your live stream Sunday. I don't know. There's a bunch of live streams I'm going to be a part of in the next month.
That's right. Because I think it's on February 3rd now. That we got Adam's stream for his birthday stream.
For his birthday. And then there's going to be, I got invited to do one on Mike's channel again. It's a franchise battle. So that's sometime in February.
Oh, yeah. It's the franchise battle with Star Trek and the Monsterverse movies.
Yeah, Kaiju. So it's either February 2nd or February 16th. I don't think you picked a date yet. So I got those. I think
just to go ahead and just. Oh, God, sorry.
I would say I might do a live stream on my channel for to celebrate 400 subs because I did hit that last week. Hey, I'm at 403 now, thanks to Hunter. So thank you again, Hunter, for subbing to my channel. I really appreciate that. And I have some unboxings. I got a Vinegar Syndrome box I got to do, and I'll probably get that stuff posted next week.
Nice, Mike. What about you, man? You got anything coming up?
I mean, just my Return to Silent Hill video. I actually might try and post something on my horror channel related to 28 Years Later because I fucking love that movie, and what a better way to start actually posting on that channel than with a fucking phenomenal movie. And then post something about Return to Silent Hill, maybe a comparison to the game because it's based on Silent Hill 2. Other than that, though, that's probably about it for me. And actually, I'm getting in because I'm gonna go see Send Help early. I'm gonna go put out a review early for that one as well. Cool. Other than that, though, I think that's about it.
Nice.
So yeah, I probably might put out a short review for Mercy when I go see that this week. We'll see. It just depends on how bad it is because I've heard from a lot of people it's not very good.
Yeah.
But
hey, our buddy Tyler got to say "I love you, Star-Lord" to Chris Pratt.
Hey, there you go. That's right. That's right. Because he came on screen. He's like, "I love you, Star-Lord."
I love you too.
That was a pretty funny story.
That was awesome.
But anyways, guys, thank you everybody that came into the chat. Thank you, Brian, for joining us tonight, man.
Thanks for having me. I appreciated this. This was great.
Hey, no problem, man. Thank you so much for being here. And we'll see what we got planned for next week. We'll probably let you guys in on it. So, but anyways, y'all, thank you so much for watching. And thank you once again, Mike, also for joining as well. We will see you guys in the next one. Have a good night. Peace out.
Take care.
Peace.